And, well, let's start. Back in the past, Colombia had a difficult situation driven by war and bad governance. And it had one of the largest amount of displaced people in the world. We're talking about 3.7 million people displaced by violence and war. And the largest town here included Bogota. 26% of these towns are refugees for these people. We'll see a video of this growing of displacement. This was between 1999 and 2011. This is the amount of displacement areas in Colombia in 1999, and we'll see in time how does it increase in time. And all these red areas are critical areas in the country. So we can talk about a serious problem in this country, and all those people are growing there in the country. So we're talking about 25% of those people that are illiterate, and that's important because this project is based in these people. So most of them are old age people, and also they don't know anything about the city, and they don't know how to communicate instead of talking. They don't know how to write or to read. So I'll talk you about a story. This was a family of displaced people in Bogota that 2 years ago lived in a house in the way to Villavicencio, and it was comforted by Clementina, her husband, her daughter, and her granddaughter, and her grandson. We have to focus in those two persons to make our design project. So what we were worried is about how to help them to make improves in their family, and that's the situation. First of all, Santiago has physical and intellectual disability, and there are no cash for special treatments, and there are no cash for people who could go to their home and help him. So his body needs help, and the only person in the family who can help him was Clementina, because her daughter are working and her husband too. So there's a problem because third-age people in Colombia, and especially in displaced population, feels that they can't deal with those problems. So there are too much suicides or people that doesn't do anything to improve their quality of life. So she felt that she couldn't deal with this situation, and she felt useless in the family. So we have to focus on this and do a solution to help them. So we start with this question, and it's about how me as an auditor of this family and this special situation can, in a creative way, make different solutions to solve those problems. And we think in my team that designing is a good tool for resolve or for proposing something to help them. So how can we design something to improve this quality of life? And we're talking about a family who has no resources or knowledge to take care of special children. And also we have an illiterate person who are the only who can solve this problem. So how could we empower her to solve this problem and let her feeling useful in the family? So we did research about the literate people in this family, and there are people who can recognize color, forms, numbers, and can follow sequences that can be learned by hearing and watching things. So we proposed this tool. This is a book in fabric. This is a book that, well, have this sequences. Sorry. Have the sequences to help her to understand things without words. And this is important because it not only works with illiterate people, but only for everything who want to help children to make special routines to improve their physically quality. So what we have here, we tested it with the family, and we have very good results because she could understand everything in the book, and also we can prove that there are some things to do, and there are people that are not taking care of this problem, and it's not too difficult. We made this project in 3 months, and we reached a lot of things with this family. Finally, in this moment, Clementine is taking care of Santiago, and he was reached a lot of things in his physically skills. These are gloves that comes with the book, and the objective is that Clementina and Santiago use the gloves to emulate what are they watching in the book. So it is so easy to do these sequences for his treatment. So as we can conclude, this model can be used for help a lot of families in Colombia that are similar issues, and this is important because it can be replicated, and they don't need to another people to do these things, just the book and the people who are involved in the situation. Thank you.